Alright guys, this is where we at today. we Let me start over here. These here are my early morning. I had them on the slave unit because I got two LV5048s. I had all of these on one inverter, and I had all of these on the other inverter, but on the same slave unit. So what it was doing was, these would come on early in the morning because the batteries would be low, and these right here will ramp up to about 1800, sometimes up to about 2300, depending on what the load on the battery was. Then these were supposed to come in the evening, but what was happening was the battery would get full and it would shut the slave unit off to where it was zero on both of them. On these, even though they was getting sun, and on these, because they was in the shade. But what I ended up doing was, these here, all of these here and all of them around there, I took off of the slave unit, and I took 9 of these was on one inverter on the main unit, on the master unit, and 9 was on the other inverter. So I took one of these banks off and tied them into there. So now you got the early morning and one of the south facing arrays on the slave unit. And now I moved these and them 9 over there onto the main unit, and now these is working. But I got a little shade on this corner right here now that I done swapped it. So the power, that corner is messing with the power of these first 3, because they wired 3 in series, 3 in series, 3 in series, and 3 in series. And then all of these is parallel and going into the inverter. So with that little corner on this panel, it's messing with the power of all 3 of these. But let's go in and see what the power is. Alright guys, this is what we doing. 1.59 kilowatts. And it's about 4:45 right now in the evening. About 4:45. Here's the batteries. They are at 99%, and they are taking in about 17 watts. About a quarter of an amp, sitting at 57.1 volts. So now, on PV Ray 1, that's going to be the west facing panels. And on this one, PV Ray 1 is going to be one of the south facing panels. Then on PV Ray 2 on the master unit, that right there is the other south facing panel, putting out 963 watts. And this here is the east facing panel. It's putting out 171 watts. Now I can't figure out why these inverters are not sharing the load and just ramping both of them down, but let the power come through on both of them. Maybe they're not set up for that. Anybody that has that question, that answer to that question, leave it down here in the bottom in the comments section, because I didn't think I should have to swap it around like this, because now this one here, see, it's only putting 57 watts out. That's array 2. array 1, that's one of the south facing panels. And this is array 2, and that's the south facing panel, and it's putting out 963 watts. But guys, this is how the system is running today. And let's take a look before I go. Let's take a look at, we still putting out 1.53, and that's the west facing panels. Alright guys, here, let me show you this. West facing panels 1.53, south facing panels 963. Okay guys, that's it. I'll talk to y'all later.